Hello guys, and welcome back to the Meteor Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be checking out the brand new trailer for Alien Romulus. We are so excited. We actually just watched Alien 3. It's been over a year since we watched our last Alien film. So that was Aliens, and we decided to jump back into the world last week. So we watched Alien 3. A lot of divisive opinions on that one. So, that was quite an interesting one to watch. And, we've been hearing about this project. This is directed by Fede Álvarez, who's someone that, we've admired for such a long time. He's done one of our favorite horror films in Evil Dead. And oh boy, did the whole universe take a very dark turn once he was in the driver's seat.
Fede Álvarez is one of those directors that just started making such a huge impression with us. We've been catching up on some of the films that he's made, and he just shows so much potential. And the fact that, he gets to take on something as iconic as the Alien franchise is a huge deal. And as soon as we heard that it was him that was directing, and we were both so freaking excited. We heard the whole story about how he showed it to Ridley Scott and that he approved it.
Oh yeah.
So if the man himself approves, we're definitely going to approve. So seeing this trailer, we've been waiting for this for so long. I'm super, super pumped.
Yeah, I agree with you. If Ridley Scott himself said, this was fucking awesome, I think that was the quote. He was like, this is fucking brilliant. I'm on board, man. I cannot wait to see what this man brings to the table. I'm super excited. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh.
Is this really where you want to spend the rest of your life?
You know I don't.
Whoa. Great sound design.
Then this is our only ticket out of here.
I love the look so far.
Let's go. Holy shit. This looks so good. Those practical sets, baby.
Those sound so gnarly, man.
Produced by Ridley.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh! Oh my goodness.
Something in the
God.
water.
What do you mean there's something in the
No,
water?
there's just something in the fucking water.
Facehugger! Oh, no, not again.
Why did we need to see that?
Fucking thing's hunting us.
Open the door, come on.
Run.
Holy shit. Run! No one? Can hear you scream, baby. Let's go.
What a great freaking choice, man. Yep, slowly the letters coming together.
Wow. Holy shit. This feels like we're back to that original tone.
Holy crap. Yes.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, yes. We got a look. Our first look at the Xenomorph, man. Wow.
Yo!
What a great trailer, man. Jeez,
Holy
that design.
shit.
Wow. I mean, first off, right off rip, the first thing I noticed was, holy shit, the sound design. And I think this is one of the things that Fede Álvarez and the people he works with in his team, they pay a lot of attention to. Notice it with the Evil Dead film in particular, where all of the impacts, the gushing and guttural sounds of the blood, it was all quite graphic. You could hear everything tear apart, the bones crunching, the tendons snapping. And I feel like that adds such a dynamic to horror. Like when you have a good, when you have great sound design and you have, a good engineer on your side that's mixing everything well, it really comes through, especially with horror. Horror is a genre that tremendously benefits from this aspect in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, when it comes to, like you mentioned, like the little details and the layers of the sound. It's not just the squishing noises and whatnot. There obviously with a chest burster, there's the stretching of the skin and the breaking of the bones. And I was trying to figure out what that rhythmic sound was. It sounded squishy. There was something moving. I couldn't quite tell. And then we saw, of course, what it was trying to burst out, out of the chest cavity, essentially. And just, I loved the sound. I also love the look of this. I love that we get to see more of space itself, and I loved how, from what we got to see, the design of the ship itself, the claustrophobia that they were able to kind of bring back, especially from the original 2. And it was, dude, I'm so freaking excited. This looks so amazing. And another thing that I noticed was the whole facehugger thing was significantly more violating, shall we say, than what we're used to. Like you see everything that is actually happening with that. And I think knowing exactly what goes down in that moment, it was already disturbing, but it just makes it so much worse. And I think allowing us to see that, allowing us to see the gore and the violence of that is such a great freaking choice for this, man. It just drives home how terrifying it is.
I agree. And I like that they're doing things a bit more creatively too, where you could see, I don't know if what exactly was going on in that scene with the chest burster, but it looks like they had a flashlight behind her. Like they were trying to look through her or had some sort of tech to look almost like an x-ray scan through her, and then they see it. That's going to be one of those things that will forever be one of like the iconic sequences in Alien. You can just tell, you know, when you see these things, and that definitely looks like it's going to be, you know, hitting the mark. Love, like you mentioned, like we get to explore some of the space, and that the ship itself feels like it's taking us back, baby. This feels like we're going back to that original film, practical, but you know, we get to also utilize CGI in the way that it was meant to enhance the creature design, to enhance the movement, the mobility of these aliens, right? Of these creatures, of the facehuggers and whatnot, enhance the momentum and that kinetic feeling. But also, I know for a fact they've also got some of the practical elements in this, and I cannot wait to see them in the, you know, in the final product, to see what they look like. The Xenomorph look fantastic. They barely gave us a glimpse because they know, you know, go check out the film. And yeah, this feels like it's gonna be a killing machine, as it's always been. But you know, these guys look like they're in severe trouble, and the fact that it's all dark, the choice of muting sound and just extracting it for, you know, that final part of the trailer, I thought it was so brilliant. I hope it's a tease for what's to come. I hope that we have an actual horror scene that's a silent portion of the film. You know, they finally deliver on that promise. In space, no one will hear you scream. All you can see is the true horror of this thing coming at you and trying to kill you. I think that's going to be brilliant. I think it's unique. I think Fede Álvarez is trying to do something special with this film, put in his own flavor, and hopefully, you know, enhance what worked already from the first film, so that we can continue having amazing alien films coming out of this one, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I also, like you mentioned, I love that they brought the line of, you know, no one can hear his scream in space, but also love that, you know, one of the lead girls, you know, she was against the wall and the Xenomorph was like right there. I love the little callbacks to the originals. It's a great way to kind of pay respect, but also say, you know, we respect you, we see what you did. We're just doing things just a little bit differently, but, you know, we're using all of the great parts that, you know, people really got to love about this franchise. And I think that's just the best way to handle something, you know, when it's like a remake or, you know, a continuation of a story. You want to respect the previous ones, but you want to still stand on your own 2 feet and you want to do something original. And I feel like I have a really good feeling about this,
Me too,
dude.
man. This was great, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed. What are your thoughts on the trailer? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.